Hello, YouTube world and other friends. You are here watching. Some crazy stuff happened last night, from what I'm told. But in character, we don't know anything about it. So. Let's see, I need to. Have a good day, Philip.
Abdul, my brother.
Any good shooting people today?
I do not know. I've just awoken.
All right. Well, good luck with it.
Hello, Cecil.
How do you get your corn or wheat or whatever it was you looked for last night?
Half of it. I need to go back.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Abdul,
Yes, sir.
I met an Iraqi friend of mine, and he taught me how to say good morning.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah, he said, I think it's Sabah al-Kahiri. Is that right?
Well, I think your accent needs some work, but yes,
Yeah, I got
more or
landed
less.
on thick. How do you say it right?
I don't know. Well, I just go with Assalamu alaikum.
Malaikum salam. Alright, let's go, D. Alright, have a good one, Abdul.
You as well. Is Iraq even a thing in 1903? Somebody tell me. I guess we can technically, we could go, well, we're gonna go right by Riggs. We'll just check it there. I think it'd be nice to get to a point where I just have a dynamite in stock So people go, hey, I need, and it's like, cool, give me nitro and X amount of dollars, and I will have it for you. Hades. Are you fellows at an impasse? Probably nothing on either of these, yeah. Interesting. There's just two wagons stuck here. Weird. I wonder how long they'll sit there. So go back out here, we pick the wheat. We make 3 more sets of moonshine, and then we take the moonshine where it needs to go, turn it in, we stick the nitro on the horse, hopefully by that point, Hades is back to us. We go get the wood shavings, which I'm gonna hopefully get 40 wood shavings. 2 sets of it. Enough for 2. Because like I said, being able to build a second one would be super handy. To just basically be like, give me the nitro and now I can slap it all together. And then you basically go, hey, put it in the bank where you're going to use it. That way you don't get caught with it on the way in. This seems like it'd be smart, right? Don't take it with you, just carry it in and leave it. And then when you're actually robbing it, you just grab it out of the bank and boom. Boom goes the dynamite. Yeah, it's just 30 potatoes versus 120 wheat. 60 corn. It's a lot of stuff to use in the moonshine. What are you doing, crazy guy? Every once in a while, it feels like you're riding along and people are you just beeline. Either you beeline for the tree, or they beeline for you, or something happens. Hello, my friends.
How you doing?
Doing all right, and you?
Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Abdul-Qadir. My friends
right.
call me the Egyptian.
Oh, nice to meet you. Is that your colleague over there in the field?
Hmm?
Is that your colleague? Yes.
No, it is not.
Okay, what do you do? for
Never
yourself,
seen that man.
Abdul?
Mostly run resources and such for Thieves Landing and the folk that go through there.
Oh, you work for Pavel, right?
I have done some things for him, yes. I do not work directly for him or for the bastards, but I live there.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So you're a bit of a collector of sorts.
Collector, entrepreneur, yes.
Can you get your hands on things that make a loud boom, if you know what I'm saying?
I do know what you are saying, and not only could I get my hands on them, I also know how to make it.
You know how to make it.
Indeed. Your name, sir?
My name's Eli Lockhart. Would you be willing to divulge that information, sir?
The how to make it? I could. Do you have a book or something to write it down? It is a fairly lengthy process.
Okay, yeah, I do. One moment, let me get my notepad out.
Sure.
Okay, you have to go slowly because I'm a bit of a bad writer. Do you know what I mean?
That is all right. That is all right. For starters, you will need a workbench. You can find them all around the crossing. People know where they are generally.
Right.
But you will need about 100 shotgun shells. 50 of them broken down at a workbench will give you black powder.
Okay.
You can use one of these black powder, animal fat, and a lasso to make the fuse. Again,
Right.
at the workbench you will need.
Yeah.
You will need 4 sticks and animal glue for the casing. You do not need the workbench for this. You can just do this in your pocket.
Okay, yeah.
For the blasting cap, you will need the other set of black powder and melted aluminum. To get the melted aluminum, you need tongs, a can of something, and a fire, and a bit of coal.
So, right, so for the blasting cap, I need melted aluminium, and I need tongs, a can, obviously a fire and coal.
Yes.
Talk about that gas canister, right?
No, like a can that you would have corn or peaches or strawberries in, just food item.
Right, okay.
And you combine that with the black powder again at the workbench and you get the blasting cap. And then for the final touch, you take the blasting cap, the casing, the fuse, and the nitro, along with about 20 wood shavings and some animal glue to the workbench and put it all together there.
Hold on, whoa, sorry. What was that last step again?
So you take each of those pieces, plus animal glue and about 20 wood shavings to a workbench. Combine it all together and you will have dynamite. Be careful with the nitro.
Right, I guess that shit can go boom, right?
Indeed, I am told to keep it in your saddlebags.
Yeah,
And
sounds
pack
like
it
a good bit of
carefully.
advice. Do you happen to sell that item, sir?
I could, yes, I could get it all together.
How much would you charge for dynamite?
The going rate at the moment would be probably about $500. I could knock it down if you were to provide nitro. Maybe 200 and nitro, and I could give you dynamite.
Okay. Do you mind if I take your telegram, Abdul?
I do not mind at all. It is QD593.
Oh, that's amazing. Okay, I'll be in touch with you, definitely.
Certainly, certainly.
Yeah, all right. Well, thanks a lot for all the information. That was very helpful.
Of
Very
course.
informative. And I'll be in touch, Abdul.
Certainly. You gentlemen
Have a great day.
You as well.
Thank you very much.
Of course. I'm in the resource business now. The only piece that's hard for me to do is the wood shavings. Technically, I just gave him the entire way to make it. If he wants to. But I'm going to follow the Hades rule. I'm not going to sell dynamite info any more than anybody else would charge for how to make random items in the game. If you want me to make it for you, that's different. And I still have to actually run the numbers. I think 200 plus nitro is actually a decent amount, especially considering like the most expensive part is the shotgun shells, because you can get I think 50 of them is 25 bucks. The can's pretty easy, you just have to know where to get a can of something. Animal fat, easy, kill an animal, butcher it. Animal glue is like $4 a pop, I want to say. The casing's super easy to make because you can just pick up sticks wherever. The most difficult part is the smelted aluminum because you need the coal, and then the actual wood shavings for the final product. I think they definitely could have tried to rob me. That's part of why I'm now riding around with the Schofield in my holster rather than the Navy that I've gone all out on. The Navy's like the special edition, the special events gun. Seems like people just like to rob other people in fields, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. Check the telegram station. The guy asked about a gas can. Oh look, they're still at an impasse. Hello, my friend. Friends. Let me know where to meet. Nitro and 200, I can put it together for you. Casings. Well, if we were to actually do the math, the two expensive pieces would be the blasting cap and the fuse. Casing's super duper easy. So blasting cap's probably like 100. Fuse is probably like 80. Casing's like 20, because that's, you could do that if you really tried. If you wanted to bother. Nitro's like 300. If we're assuming total price for the dynamite is 500, which it is at the moment. But there's at least one person who will pay more than that. But it's like the nitro and the wood shavings. Wood shavings are the harder part too. It's like we gotta go do that. But this isn't bad. I gotta get 75 more sugar. And then I can make this stuff. That might be Wayne. I'm wondering when I'll run into the first person who goes, hey, by the way, Wallaby Kid died. Because that's kind of a scary thing. I hear you. definitely shot at 3. I don't know where the other one went though. So I also know the first shot was just a pistol. I don't think I hit it. Or maybe I did and it spooked it. I got that one good in the snout though. That could be a problem. I don't know. Yeah, he's going right in the hotel room, then it probably is. Woohoo! Making moonshine. Hello, my friend. So perhaps you were lost in thought.
Dear my friend.
It's Dimitri. Are you well, Dimitri?
I'm doing alright, and yourself?
Ah. I hope it is a good thing, at least.
How are you, my friend?
Doing well enough. It seems as though things are finally falling into place a bit for me in terms of finding my place here, so that is good.
You were developing a group of sorts, or
No, just more finding out where I am useful, I think.
in the sense of doing jobs and such?
And such, yes. I am finding myself more and more on the side of perhaps gathering resources so that others may do more important jobs.
Is that something you're happy with, or you would be prefer to do the job?
Seeing as I have not done most jobs, the resource gathering side seems to be suiting for now. I seem to mostly get overlooked when people are choosing crews to do things, so I'm not sure that I will get much of a chance to do things, and that is alright, I suppose.
They should have a job coming up at some point. Definitely be sure to make sure that you're not overlooked. Well, as long as you know it's something you want, I feel like it will be either a very good or very bad experience for you. I'm not going to make promises and say, you know, the bank will be great and we'll make lots of money, because there is a chance that, you know, we don't make it.
Sure, and we wind up in Sisaka or wherever else.
That or in a shallow grave.
Very true, my friend. Very
Holy
true.
shit, calm down.
Hello, Sol.
Hi,
Reno.
How you doing?
Doing well, how are you?
We're all right. We're just gonna go try and make some money.
Got him a better handgun and a horse, so we're getting there.
We're getting there, yeah.
It is a start, but everyone must start somewhere.
Yeah, that's right.
We already got a repeater, handgun, horse, so now we're just moving on to the final
Indeed.
things.
Привет.
Indeed, indeed. Dimitri, I shall be back if Hades comes through and is, I don't know, looking for me or something.
Да,
Alright, you do have a good one.
later
Nice week.
on. До свидания.
And to you.
Oh, sorry, my friend.
It's alright, it is alright. Bacchus station is gonna be annoying. Because wolves. So we're gonna go Blackwater. Because the big thing I want to do is get the nitro out of the way. I want to have the nitro. So we go to Blackwater. This is a huge just in case right now. The rifle being on me is in case something pops up where I need to make for some high ground. Like a cougar or wolves showing up. I'd rather have it on me than not. And if I get held up by somebody, I can pop the saddlebag while talking to them and just slip it back on the horse, and hopefully they're none the wiser. Nothing. She was in Valentine. We might even pass her. Sometimes the Mustang is like, no, I'm not going faster. And then sometimes it's like, yeah, okay, sure. It's kind of going the same way, but I got out of the stalemate. Oh, that's where I fell off. Probably better to be one unmoving target. Sitting in one particular area. And then a moving one for a group of 5. Hades!
Abdul?
Hello.
Howdy. What are you doing?
I'm going to Bacchus Station. Would you like to come with me?
Sure. Let me send a telegram real quick.
Sure. I just need to go there and then figure out the whole wood shavings bit.
You're gonna need an axe and a saw. And preferably a wagon. But you can do it on foot too. I've done it on foot plenty of times.
It seems like it might be shorter if we've got a wagon.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely do it in less time. But if you don't want to borrow a wagon or rent one, then carrying it's always a good option if you know the pathway to take.
The difficulty is, I think, 40 wood shavings is would be a bit time consuming, wouldn't it?
Back and forth, yeah. There's also 2 of us.
That's true. That's true. Do you think $200 plus nitro is a good trade for completed dynamite?
Go 300.
300.
Or 250. Well, well, well. Well. Bye, Chili. Billy Joe Barber.
Say it again. Fucking say it again.
Chili?
Chili blow. Silly hoe.
He's a very tall individual.
Oh my god, I didn't even know they made mustaches that thin.
Big man on a big horse.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were a friend I didn't like. I'm sorry about that. Your mustache is beautiful, by the way.
Your mustache is beautiful, by the way.
Well, everybody's my friend, and I don't like most people. So, how goes it?
It goes. I've been very productive today while doing nothing at the same time.
It's the best.
Hey, you want to buy a rifle?
I'm interested.
This one.
What is it? Shotgun?
Elephant.
What do you want for it?
$8,000.
Can I send you a telegram later?
Yes, you can.
Keep it reserved for me, please?
I'm talking to some buyers today, but
What if I say pretty please with a cherry on top and I do it in the cutest voice possible?
try.
And I bat my eyes while I do it.
Better see that thing about the cherry.
I'll give you an egg on top. I have a goose egg.
No, I like cherries. Go on.
I can get you peach cobbler.
I'm still waiting for the sweet voice.
I already sound super sweet.
Oh, that was it.
Pretty please with the cherry on top, please?
All right. Since you put the cherry on top, I'll wait. But yeah, try to keep it within the hour, huh?
I will try.
Be safe now.
I think Blue Dog would be interested in that, so that's why I did it.
He seems a nice fellow. Is that an elephant rifle?
Yes, that's what
I
it
think
is.
Blue Dog would be interested. Oh, by the way, I've got some milk if you want it.
Yes.
All right, well, we're here. I think it's in the bank if you want to...
I don't have the space for it right now.
Oh, that's fine then.
Room in my satchel.
That's fine then. I'll get it to you later.
I have so
this
much
way.
junk on me. But
What
it's
else
not
is
junk
new?
if it's useful later.
Yes, indeed. Did you see my telegram to you?
Which one? There were a few.
The most recent one that asked about Eli Lockhart.
I don't know who that is. I think I've
Okay.
heard of him, but I have not met him.
He
The
knew.
Wallaby's kid dead.
What?
The Wallaby kid? You know who he is?
I've heard the name.
He's dead.
Oh. I was confused because you said the Wallaby's kid dead. And I...
Yep.
What?
That's a proper coherent sentence.
I didn't know Wallaby had a kid.
And that was his name,
let
the
alone
Wallaby
if
kid.
he's dead. Yes. Was it a sad thing?
King of Van
Was it a sad thing?
I don't know. Apparently he went into a rug store with 2 other people and
Oh.
him, the other, and one other person were injured, and the other person left unscathed.
Hmm.
Very interesting. This is a
Very.
wagon. I'm scared. Hello. Bye.
Well, they seem to at least be conscientious. That's nice.
They did say goodbye.
Oh, did they? I did not hear.
I heard them briefly. I saved someone else today. I found them on the side of the road.
Oh, good. I figured if I'm going to back a station, it's probably better to bring somebody with me,
Yes.
especially running as much moonshine as I'm running right now.
How much do you have?
They want 30, but it's for nitro, so I figured maybe
Did
it's
you
worth
bring
it.
a box?
A what?
A box to put it in.
A fox to put it in?
A box. B-O-X.
Oh no, I don't need one.
Okay.
I think they just want it straight.
I mean a box to put the nitro in.
Oh, I was going to pack that in my saddlebags.
Okay.
That seemed a bit safer. Oh, there's a cliff there. No, yes, into the saddlebags, and there it stays.
Good.
At least till we get back to the hotel room, and I can safely move it.
I like to put it in boxes. Like little gift boxes. Those are
Ooh. Yay, wolves! All good?
Thanks for the help.
I was getting to a place where I could stand. I'm less accurate from horseback, unfortunately. It's too bad you can't just you know, take a train from here.
Sometimes it's a train.
All right, and I'm good to go. What are you up to?
I'm just riding around. So get this. I'm riding through the Heartlands earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just came across a station full of deputies, and one of them are going the same way as me, so we're having a chat.
Right.
Along the way, we run into Tom Hooper, and and a cadet, and he's Tom's taking the cadet with him for training, and
Sure.
I say, cadet, you should come with me. I can train you pretty good. And the cadet agrees and starts to follow me down. And I have to to tell him.
That's funny.
You
Is that
think I
where
should
you?
tr-
Is that where you learned about Wallaby?
No, I learned from him from someone who lives in Van Horn.
Ah. If you want to stop anywhere along the way, I'm open to suggestions. And then we'll have to figure out the whole wood shavings thing eventually.
I'll just give you some.
I mean, if you want to, you could.
You have to go out to Tumbleweed for it.
Right, to your house. Sure. I mean, that
yes,
works.
to where I live.
Indeed. And then I need to figure out a good way to get coal.
You can dig in the dirt for it sometimes, or you could also go mining for it in Ansburg.
Oh, in Ansburg?
Yeah.
So, not out Tumbleweed Way? Which... Is Tumbleweed just where you get gems and then coal is near
Gems,
Ansburg?
flint, fluorite, and one other gem, yes.
Amylite, or whatever they call that?
Yeah, that was.
I see jobs for that occasionally.
Gaptooth
Gunsmiths
is the
want
place
it.
where you get emeralds from.
Oh, speaking of gunsmiths, I need to show you something.
What?
Hold on. Obviously, you can't have this, but you can look at it better than me just holding it. If I hand it to you. Oh, hold on. Saddlebags. Silly me. Got to pull it out of the saddlebag before I try to hand it.
Is this yours?
Yes. What do you think of that?
Ooh. I don't know how I feel about the blue, but it looks nice.
I think the blue's very Egyptian.
Mhm.
I almost did more blue, and then you said your thing about silver. Hello, friend.
Very nice.
Thank you. I'm very proud of it, which is why it now lives in the saddlebag.
I have someone who's offering to buy the love gun from me.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think you'll give it up?
If they offer me a good enough price, sure.
Do we know who it was before? I don't think you ever said.
Yes, it's this girl named Ginny.
Right, Ginny.
But
So,
she got it from her ex-boyfriend, who is Everett, who is someone that frequents thieves sometimes.
oh, like the
Along this
Everett?
way. Not Everett, whatever, but a different Everett.
Not the bastards Everett. Okay.
No. I don't think so.
That would be strange if it was. Oh, yeah, 6 points. Sure. I didn't realise we were quite this close. I was trying to remember the name of this place the other day, and a fellow told me it was 6 Points Cabin.
I didn't even know that.
Pointed it out on my map.
I just call it the place above Cumberland.
Well, I suppose now you know.
Or in Cumberland, of course.
Anything good?
Nothing I care about, aside from
Of course.
116 Benedict Point.
Gold bars. Ooh, 10 moonshine. Oh, it's crated. Never mind.
I think I should invest in a wagon.
Seems like it might be smart. Do you want help with it? I think
It's nothing more than just doing it.
I think that perhaps I am more cut out to, shall we say, get resources for folk rather than go on actual jobs and such.
Mm-hmm. It is exciting to go on jobs. I don't think I'm all that cut out for it.
Yeah. The first time I went with Pavel, he seemed impressed at the level head that I kept, but then the second time when we lost Mallory into the well, bad boy into the well, and then trying to go back later, Pavel didn't seem as thrilled, and then since then I haven't really been asked to do anything. So
I don't think I did that bad on jobs, but he hasn't asked me to do anything, so I probably did worse than I thought.
maybe he's trying to keep us safe or something. I don't know.
That's what I said. I told him the other day, are you pushing me away because you don't like me anymore, or are you pushing me away because you're worried I'll get hurt?
I don't think I've seen him today.
I've gotten telegrams from him.
Well, more than me, except for the other day when I asked him where the cornfield was, and he said, "Oh, around the grey property."
Do you
I
not
don't know
where
where
it
that
is?
is. No.
It's Caliga Hall.
Oh. See, I asked Cecil, and he thought maybe it was Braithwaite Manor, but
No,
I
it's
think
Caliga.
that's where the Braithwaite lives. So
They don't have any corn there.
no, they have plenty of tobacco though. So what do you think about this fellow's gun for 8,000?
I think it's a good price. But I don't have that much money.
Right, neither do I. And if I did, I'd probably be buying a wagon. I wonder if Blue Dog does.
I think the most I could get right now is 2,000, but...
Hmm.
And that's including the money I have in my room.
Sure. I could probably do half that. But
Hello, Gideon.
Oh, howdy, Hades. I'm on to you.
I didn't do it.
There's been several crimes and various fires.
Aren't you excellent, egg? You look like an egg. Thank you. Hey,
they're just shoving into each other.
and I wasn't invited. I'm gonna go scream at them violently.
Do you want to meet up with her and then meet us up in the road?
Ah! See, that was my violent scream.
Oh man.
Alright. I'm gonna
Did you
head
just
to
flip
detain
me
them real
off?
quick.
Hello?
I wouldn't bother.
Hmm.
That lady does not like me, so she might have been flipping me off.
Said something about flipping off a bald man.
Probably
well.
Gideon then.
Right, but I don't think she realised there were two of us there, and I thought I would mess with her a little bit.
She once followed me all the way to the telegram station from Valentine for some reason, and then got upset when I asked, why are you following me?
A different telegram station than the one in Valentine that we were
No.
just in?
No, that one. But she followed me like all the way from the saloon to there.
Oh, like on foot?
Yes.
Oh, weird.
And when I even changed like sides of the road to see if she was actually following me, if we were heading the same way.
And she changed sides with you?
Yes.
Very strange.
Very.
Well, Eli wanted to know how to make dynamite, so I told him.
Mhm.
And then he asked if the various things were things I might sell. So I said, sure.
Generally, it's good to keep all
Didn't
of
see
your
one
things
first.
back in the ingredients form of them. Because it's hard to keep them all stored somewhere if they're not.
Sure.
Like the melted aluminum, you can keep that in bundles, but not blasting caps.
Oh, that's good to know. Casings are fairly easy to come by, I noticed.
Yeah, it's just wooden glue. But I like to keep a bundle of sticks in my hotel room because it's kind of hard to come by good sticks.
Can you use them for other things? The casing, I mean.
I don't believe so.
Maybe we should try. It said something about being, well, it seems like it'd be good to, you know, hit somebody over the head with if we tried.
Hammer.
You alright?
Yeah, if I stir hard enough at the door, they'll leave sooner or later.
Ah. Oh, there's an upstairs. There's not an upstairs.
Got your hopes up. There is someone in there. So hi. How are you, Nancy?
Not too bad. How are you?
I'm good.
Good, good.
I'm tired of waiting around. I'll just live in these clothes.
Oh, alright.
Where do you want to head?
Well, the last bit I would actually need is the shavings. Maybe we could go by Tumbleweed and then back to Thieves.
Yeah. Do you know how to get wood shavings?
Turn them into planks.
Yes. You need a saw and an axe.
Yes. I went with you and Pavel that one day and sat in the wagon, but...
Not that hard.
I at least sort of watched you do some of it. Who is it? Ah. Oh, she's looking back.
Hey. I'm doing okay. I'm sorry I had to leave early.
You doing okay? I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I've just not really been feeling myself.
Oh, maybe Phyllis.
I'll try. It's been difficult with the cast.
Yeah, it's definitely a little dusty in town.
Right. It's a very nice shirt you're wearing. Oh my lord, I need to talk to you.
There was. I think they all left. It's dusty in town. I have to go to Tumbleweed to get some wood shavings, but afterwards I'll be heading to Lincoln, so I'll be there. If you want to. No. No, yeah, it's Dusty and Ted. Valentine's always such a busy place. People always kicking up dust there.
It seemed like I couldn't really hear 2 or 3 folks over the noise.
Yeah, there was.
Hello, my friend.
There's Wayne. Yeah, Pavel was there.
I did not see you.
What?
I mean, yeah, it was dusty. I couldn't see you
Yeah,
in there.
that's why I'm saying we should head out.
Yeah, Pavel and
I did not even see Pavel in there.
let's go. Or go and grab some food and then go back to Limpany. I don't know if you wanna.
I gotta get wood shavings, and then I'll head to bed.
Where's your wood shavings?
They're in Tumbleweed.
Oh, okay.
That is where I live.
Yeah, me too.
I think I should make some peach cobbler.
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Reasons.
What are the reasons?
Maybe someone else would make it for you.
Okay. Well, I have a bunch of baking stuff, and I don't want to just leave it sitting around. Brownies? Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
I thought you said hello.
I don't know.
All right.
I immediately started
head
looking around
hurts.
to see if there was another person here. There was
Earlier
not.
I was asked who I was, but I did not sound like Hades today. Apparently, whatever that means. I want to ride on the back of someone's horse.
All right.
Tumbleweed.
Tumbleweed. All right.
Vietzia.
What?
I mean speed.
Speed? No. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's Spanish. Yes.
How long?
5-ish hours?
Oh, okay. We're up early.
Yes.
I've been here about an hour and a half.
How about you, Abdul? How are you?
I am fairly well. Doing well. I've only been awake perhaps for maybe an hour and a half now.
Oh, all right.
So I think you saw me very shortly after I had woken. How are you, Mr. Wynn?
I'm all right. Can't complain, I guess.
That is good.
You can always complain. You just gotta find something to complain about.
That's true.
I have a question which I hope is not rude or insensitive for you, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, go ahead. I don't get offended easily.
Has your voice always been so raspy, or is this perhaps the result of maybe an injury?
Yeah, I got shot in the throat.
Ah. I am sorry to hear it.
Yeah.
And I
happens.
saved his life.
She did save my
Oh,
life.
very good, very good.
I'm a hero.
We'll go left right here. Yeah, she's my guardian angel, I guess.
A more puck-like creature you will likely never find, but a good one to know, yes.
Yeah, that, I don't know what, that happened maybe a month ago.
Ah! So,
Yeah.
a bit before I met you at the fort.
Probably, yeah.
Perhaps you were still recovering and Hades was wondering how you were, actually.
That sounds about right.
I do remember this now.
Oh, I saw Jesse around earlier. Jesse McKenna.
Oh, by himself.
Yeah, by someone else.
Ah!
But it was just him and someone else. They were heading towards Rhodes last I saw him.
Oh, well. You know, if he wants to try something, I guess he can try it.
I thought he was going to, but I was with Whisper at the time, so I don't think he did anything.
Ah, I have met Whisper. He seems a nice fellow.
I don't know, maybe he's, sticking to his word, not doing anything. We shall see.
We will see. That is true.
We did talk to the not Frays.
The remnant or whatever they're called.
Yeah, the remnants, yeah, the ones that he was saying, they said they kicked us out of the fort. And, I believe them over McKinley and Rudy or whatever.
That is right, when you rode with Jack, did you not?
Yes, I did.
Coming late to things as I have, it is difficult keeping everyone straight and who they are with and so forth.
No, I'm the same way. It's hard. You meet a lot of people. Hell, did you all hear about Wallaby?
Yes.
I did, but only because of Hades.
I heard because of Whisper.
Apparently Scout killed him.
Oh.
Is that what happened? Because I just heard that him and Scout went into the rug store with Dakota.
Yeah, so the story I heard is that Scout killed Wallaby and Dakota shot Scout. It's not sure if he's dead or not. I haven't heard if he's dead. I heard someone say he was dead and someone said that he's not.
So, yesterday...
He went to Stand B for surgery, and they have not been heard from since.
I watched part of BU Down's stream, Bud's stream.
I don't think it really matters if he died then or not. He's probably going to be dead.
Or maybe that was the day before. But
or
they
maybe
were
this is
chatting about... They were chatting about how Scout and Dakota are supposed to be second in command equally with Wallaby. And Wallaby was majorly playing favorites with Dakota.
Stables, and that was months ago.
And they weren't super thrilled about it. Scout was pretty angry.
People said that it was a long time coming, that he looked like he was dead already.
So I guess that makes sense. Man, it's rough that Scout would have done it. I thought for sure it was Law.
Kind of crazy though, being killed by your right-hand man.
Knowing the Wallaby kid's reputation, I would have thought it was perhaps Law in the same way that Jack went on, but I guess not.
Well, I guess that earlier in the day yesterday, they had gotten into a big shootout with Law out near Tumbleweed.
Yeah, they did.
And I guess Zip Quill got shot pretty good.
Oh.
But this must have happened way after that, I guess. I don't know.
I didn't know Zip got shot at that. But I saw a part of that. As I've been watching Tanixian. And Tanixian wound up as one of the gunmen in that fight.
Yeah,
I wonder what shall happen to Van Horn.
They said they were going to try and keep running best they can, and that a lot of people were willing to help out, but Wallaby was basically their leader.
Yes.
Right.
It is hard to replace such a man. Well, as you know full well, Wayne.
Yeah, that is true. Take this hard left right here. I'm sure
Have you
that,
and
I was gonna say I'm sure that Van Horn will continue one way or the other. Dead End will probably continue one way or the other. Just probably won't be.
Well, similar things have happened before. Julian ran it for a time, I believe.
I've heard
Horn,
there's been quite a few people that have ran it, kind of like thieves.
I find now I am just content to live in Thieves.
I heard back in the day that Jack Kettleman ran Thieves and Gavin Summers ran Van Horn.
And
There was quite a war.
I only know one of those names, and only from what Julian has said.
Which name is that?
That would be Mr. Kettleman.
Yeah, he's kind of, I don't know, the Western gangs kind of revere him like a god. I never met the man. I don't have anything like that, even though we were a Western gang.
Sure. Did Jack know him?
Yeah. Jack rode with him for a little while. A lot of gangs came from the Kettleman gang, from what I understand. I think the phrase may have. I know that the Kelly gang did.
Can we stop in Armadillo?
Sure.
Of course.
And of course, I have never heard of the Kelly gang either.
I don't think they're around anymore.
There also used to be the Bell family.
I have heard of them. I met them at one point. A lot of the...
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to say a lot of the names I've heard just because we were out here and people talk about them.
Yeah, they offered to buy dynamite from me and then asked if I wanted to join their family because I was also a redhead. And that was the only reason.
Oh, okay.
And you said no?
I said no, thank you.
I saw the funny...
Oh.
Do you have supplies, Hades?
I have a medical bag if you need it.
I'm going to go check the doctor's office just in case. There's no one in. Good thing we stopped.
You alright?
Was I laying in the middle of the road?
You were.
Very close to it, yes.
Last thing I remember was riding into town and just seeing someone else's horse flying at me.
Oh, jeez.
And they did not stop.
All right, let me.
No, it was just the horse. No, when they spook off really quickly.
All right.
I think I went flying like a bird.
Well, let me help you up to your feet here.
That would be very appreciated.
Well, you're lucky that it was just that, because I don't know much medical.
Oh, how lucky I am.
Yeah. I know how to put some smelling salts under your nose or shove gauze in a bullet hole, but anything above that.
How are you feeling?
What's your name? I said, what's your name?
Ruby.
Ruby, my name's Wayne.
Nice to meet you.
I think perhaps, Miss Ruby, you have been around thieves before. Your name is familiar to me.
Yeah, I've been around thieves. I've been around a lot of places.
Well.
You ride with anybody?
Yeah, the black hats when they're around. They haven't been around.
Oh,
what it is. I think I heard you talking to Pavel a few days ago.
Yeah. Yeah, I was.
Are you feeling alright? Are you hungry? Anything like that, perhaps?
I'll be okay.
If you can keep down food, we shall see.
I'll be alright.
All right, here we go. Get you up here.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll be alright. I just, you know, crazy things happen sometimes. Stitch! Come here. Appreciate it.
Concussion, so.
Oh, I think I'll be okay.
All right.
Been around the block a few times.
All right.
I do not have milk here. I thought perhaps Hades was in the bank, but she does not seem to be.
No, she's in the clothing store.
I was.
The tailor.
Are either of you hungry? I went and got a bowl of stew for Ruby just in case.
Oh,
So what
no,
happened
I'm
with
not.
her?
Somebody's horse hit her.
And they just left her?
Well, she said it seemed as though the horse had been spooked and was just charging out of town. And she sort of ran straight into it. Oh, I like your glasses.
Stew. Are we ready to keep fighting the convoy? Okey-dokey.
I think so. But that's a price.
Please don't make me.
Of course.
So yesterday, I woke up and I ran into Cecil in Blackwater. I was going there, he was leaving. And whenever I woke up, I checked the job board there, and there wasn't anything. Anyways, he goes back to Thieves, and I did what I had to do, and I come back. He said that someone had just came through and changed the board, so he got a nitro job. And so we came out here past Fort Mercer to go pick up the nitro. He goes, and he needed like 10 rubies or something like that. So he went and bought rubies off somebody, $300 or something like that. I don't remember. It was around 300. But anyways, we go out, talks to the person, he gets the nitro, and then as he's walking back to his horse, he trips.
Oh no.
And the nitro went off in his pocket.
Oh my god. Is he okay?
Yeah, he was alright.
No wonder he has not asked me about making dynamite for him. My goodness.
Yeah. It was definitely one of those things that you wait to see if they're alright, and then you laugh.
So it doesn't
That's why I
actually
always
blow
put it in a
up.
box, and people think I'm crazy for it.
It's funny because Pavel told him that afterwards. He said Hades always takes a gift box and puts it in there.
Because I'm terrified of it going off.
He literally turned around and tripped over a piece of wood that was laying on the ground. Fell flat on his face, and then you just heard this big, well, not big, but a pop. It was hilarious.
You're right, that is a funny, not funny story.
Right.
Earlier today, I was riding at Emerald, and there was a checkpoint of deputies there, so I sat and I talked with them a bit. And then they all started going their separate ways after a while. And I was riding with one deputy because we were going the same way. And out of nowhere, this cadet and Tom Hooper ride up to us. And after a minute, they say they gotta start heading off, and I say, hey, why don't you come with me? Because I can teach you, cadet. And the cadet, yeah, he kind of nods and says, yeah, I'll come with.
Did they say?
He started to leave with me, but then I had to yell at him to follow Tom. I don't know what he thought, but he was ready. I'd rather run all the way out here for it.
That's where Pavel and a couple of the other people are going to move their stuff because it's close to Limpany. I don't know if I can bring myself to move to Valentine.
What is Limpany?
You know the burnt down town near Valentine?
Yes, I suppose I do.
Yeah, that's Limpany.
Is there talk of rebuilding it?
Yeah, Pavel wants to rebuild it, turn it into kind of like a Thieves or a Van Horn, but in like the center of the crossing.
That is an interesting idea.
Yeah.
Not a bad one, but interesting.
Sometimes I say things and I don't really remember what I say. Can I borrow $1 from someone?
Yes.
Hey.
$100 fluoride. Wow. Do you think that means most of the people will be leaving Thieves?
Most of the people, no.
Just
No,
a few?
yeah, just Pavel and a few of the others. Most of the bastards got out of jail last night or today, so
yes.
he was just I think he was just watching things while they were away.
Sure.
The limpin' Annie.
Yep. So you don't like coffee?
I don't like a lot of hot things. I like hot tea.
What about hot cocoa? Hot chocolate?
Sometimes.
Well, the friends that I know because I live in Thieves. And if Pavel does not invite me to somewhere else, I'm not sure I would go. Hmm?
I'm sure you'll figure it out.
What?
And then nothing. Sorry, what were you saying, Abdul?
Sorry. Something about thieves.
Yes, I said, the friends that I know because of Thieves. I'm not sure I would bring myself to move unless perhaps Pavel actually asked, and he has not done that yet, so...
I don't think that Pavel's going to be done with thieves. I just don't think he's going to live there. He's still, I would imagine, it's going to have a lot of connections with the bastards and the people in thieves.
Well, perhaps I can make myself useful more to them then. After all, Jesse was the first one to invite me to Thieves. He is the main reason I showed up in the first place, and then he was not there, so...
I saw him, he was there last night.
Yes.
Along
I like
with,
Jesse.
Everett was there last night as well. Not sure, have you met Everett?
No, I have not. I'm not sure I have met many of the bastards, in fact. I have met Jesse, and I thought Roger was a bastard, but I
Cascabel's
was
my
told
favorite.
no.
I love Cascabel. I would die for her.
This will be a new, exciting endeavor where
Yeah, I think
suddenly we
that,
meet the bastards.
Jesse
I
was
don't-
out for a while after the other ones.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't want to ride with them, but I would love to help them do stuff. I think that's the case with most folks now. Does Pablo really have a home?
Wherever the wind takes him.
That is not a way I could live, I do not think.
Yeah,
I
the
live that
fog's
way.
pretty thick.
Well... Yes, and I do not mind adventuring that way, but... I prefer to sleep in one particular place, I think.
I've pretty much lived my whole life. I just lay my head wherever I'm at.
I think for the first month I arrived here, I told everyone I was homeless by choice because I couldn't afford a room. Not a bad way to live.
I think we're going. We pass Armadillo. I can't see shit.
No, Armadillo's to your left.
It is to the left, yes.
Oh, okay. No, that's right.
I always worry about that myself when I come through here. Especially when it is this hard to see. Is Thieves under Bastard Rain as friendly as it is under Pavel's?
Yes.
Yeah, they're good people. We're going left here, I think, right?
You should. I'm gonna say for Abdul, if you want to check the job board, you should stop by the fire if they're there first. They'll be upset if you just go through and check the job board.
Yeah.
Oh, I plan to be sitting at the fire with them.
Well, I'm just letting you know. We're heading in our room.
Right.
Are we meant to?
No.
Okay. Would you like me to
We're
take
not.
reins?
No, I'm alright now.
Okay.
The fog threw me off. We were meant to go right back there and not left.
Yes. I wondered. And I suspect perhaps at the top of this route out, I shall be splitting from you to go back to Thieves.
Alright.
You're gonna head to Thieves?
Yes, probably. It is where I live. I'm happy to adventure, as I said, but
It is your home. Yes.
I do not know that I would go to this place without an invitation.
All right.
I don't even go to Van Horn without one. I've never really been there. I've ridden through twice, but I would not stay.
Yeah, I've never been to Van Horn.
I would not stay unless someone said, hey, come with me. It's the only reason I ever met Wayne. Pavel told me to come to Fort Mercer while you lived there.
I've been to Van Horn a few times, but I try to stay out of there because I think one of them doesn't like me there.
I think there are a lot of folk that may not like you. I do not
What the
know
fuck?
why. I do not think it is warranted.
Wow. Okay.
It seems to be your opinion that people do not like you in certain places. That woman in Valentine did not like you, according to you.
That's because she followed. I think it was because I had a gun. I had a long arm on my back in the saloon, and she did not like that.
That is a strange thing to not like.
Yeah, there's certain places. I know the, was it the casino boat in St. Denis doesn't like you to
Yes.
have long arms.
There was this one time, I was going to the event they host there, and they asked me to take off my long arm, and I had a carbine repeater at the time, so I just threw it in the water and walked inside. I heard one of them dived in the water after it.
I bet they were upset once they realized they go in the water after a car ride.
Perhaps.
Alright, Abdul, are you gonna split here?
He's indeed. Tell Pavel hello if you see him. Man, the little community that was Thieves Guild, or Thieves Landing, is shifting, I guess. What a shame. Panther? No. No panther. Okay. There is a fire. Doesn't seem like there's anybody really here, though. Guess there is that horse. Well.
Howdy.
Hello. I think I already had animal glue in my room. So we got the blasting cap, with the wood casing, we got the fuse. We got that for next one. That's a worrying noise. Sheesh. Alright. Nitro. Blasting cap. Casing. Fuse. Wood shavings. Animal glue. Craft. Good. And we got dynamite. Woohoo! And then that'll go on the horse. Nothing.
Fine. I don't mind.
Appreciate it. Thank you. I just did not want to get in trouble of this job. Hello.
Yep.
Hello, my friends.
I love your belt buckle. What the fuck?
Well, thank you.
I'm not looking at your crotch, I swear.
I am staring right at you.
Do they have gold and rubies in it?
It does, yes.
It is beautiful.
So nice.
Thank
where'd
you.
you get yourself one of them buckles?
From the tailor. It is. I asked if he had any other versions of the one that I had, which had a turquoise circle in the center of it, because I was told the Miles gang wore that, and Jack Doherty, before he died, was at war with them. So he told me, get a different one, and I liked the shape. So he had other options, and this one originally had orange gems, but I did not like that. So I got rubies instead.
Well, very nice. And all the belt buckles I have are from rodeos that I won when I was younger.
Very nice.
All right, we're gonna head out, Jubilee, if you're ready.
Hello, my friends.
Not it.
All right, we're gonna do one stop and then we'll do.
Y'all be safe, okay?
You as well.
All right.
Did he say he did rodeos?
He did. He did.
Did he mention barrel racing?
Not as such, no.
Alright. I was gonna challenge him.
How are you, Soul?
Alright, besides the non-stop rain.
Yes.
Do you have a horse brush?
I do, yes.
Can I borrow it temporarily?
Sure, sure. Hooves.
Yeah, they got it.
put mine down and then somebody stole it.
Ah, the worst. The worst.
It's my new horse. I normally don't get dark horses, but she has a
Hmm.
red tip to it, and I like it.
Ah, very nice, very nice. I'm told the bastards are back, so Pavel is moving to somewhere else, but... So, such is life, I guess.
And why would he leave?
That I do not know. I did not hear it from him. Wayne and
Well,
Hades
I know
said-
he was talking about moving just for, like, his own thing, but maybe somebody misconstrued it.
Perhaps. I think that was it, though. I think he was going to go over to Limpany, which I think is near Valentine.
Yeah, I remember he wanted to rebuild Limpany. Maybe they heard that and thought it was because the bastards were back.
I believe he was
I
only
know
here
he has a-
temporarily keeping things in order for them.
Yeah.
I do not know. I feel like most of my friends live here, so...
Yeah, I mean, I'm saying.
Same. Jesse invited me here, and it was Jesse who first did so. He's the reason I came in the first place. Pavel simply said, yes, come through. And of course, Jesse wound up in prison that night, but...
I originally met Everett, and he told me to come by for work, and then prison, and Pavel introduced me to everything.
Sure. I have only heard Everett's name, unfortunately.
He robbed me.
Ah. I think I would be able to make myself useful to them, although I'm not sure I would go on jobs with them.
That's fair.
A man who knows how to get things is useful.
It's always useful to have somebody around.
Indeed. Especially if you can try and stay familiar with others. Cecil and so forth.
Bought another gun off Cecil today.
Oh yes? The pistol?
Yeah, Navy for Reno.
Indeed. He is good for those. He gave me one at one point.
I might go
Oh,
spend my money on some more clothes. Who knows?
The Schofield that I wear is just in case. If I'm going to have one taken off me, I do not want it to be the valuable gun that I have put money into.
Yeah, but I mean, I've got this, which, you know, is my special gun, but it's even not that special. It's just a Schofield, but very basic
Sure.
engravings.
Is that right?
I'm worried about my
Fancy
knife,
enough.
though.
Oh? Oh,
I
yes.
got like people, yeah, 400 or so.
Your scissors.
If somebody can steal my gun and I won't throw a fit. They steal my knife. It's not even about the money. It's about that I dug for 4 days. I'm finding them.
Indeed, indeed. As you should.
It's the concept. I worked for 4 days. I'll work for 4 days to get it back.
So if they outrun you for 5, you just give up?
No, then I hire somebody to do the rest.
Ah, I see. Not that I'm going to steal it from you. I have no interest. A knife is too useful.
Yeah, I mean, it's more inconvenient if anything. You have to carry 2 knives with you.
Very true. Very true.
I'm gonna go check if Reno's paying attention, and then I'm gonna head into Blackwater so I can get a new outfit. I'll see you around.
I imagine the wolves are either not here or... Come on, coyote. Nope. Note to self, do not shoot them in the back of the head. That doesn't do anything. Though I guess we'll see. Perfect belt. Here we go.
Incredible.
Thank you, my friend. Looks like a navy in the holster. He's looking at the actual map. That's an actual player. Nope, nothing. Right, I'm gonna dig for coal. That's what I was gonna do. Oh, you could just buy animal fat. I didn't realize that. In the worst case scenario, we find a bunch of potatoes and we can make some mash. I need to get a box over here, actually. Oh, die. Nice. Wanna die, wanna die. Everyone will want to die. Oh, once or twice we all want Bezos dies. There's a song with those lyrics in it. swimming. Hello, my friend. That's not what I meant to do. We gotta put you back. If I get 5 potatoes, I can do the Cholla Springs one. That's 3. There's the coal we needed.
some dynamite on them? Who wants to blow the door? I get it.
Hola. Do you
Hello,
need
my
any
friend.
food?
Hmm?
Do you need any food?
No, I'm quite alright, thank you.
Alright. I have a lot of omelette, so that's why I asked.
Ah, yes, thank you.
Banana.
Those are my Criollo. We might switch unless somebody shows up or starts interacting. Huh. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Just fine. How are you?
Doing alright, doing alright.
What are we digging for?
Potatoes or coal, whichever comes first.
Oh, okay. Well, good luck.
Also, to potentially just get this stump out of here.
Oh, I see. I think you're gonna have to dig. That one looks rather entrenched. I think you're gonna be digging for a
yes.
little while.
I'm not the first person to be doing this either. What brings you to Thieves?
I'm looking for work.
Ah, this is a good place for that most days.
Yeah. Unfortunately, board has a whole lot of
Not much.
Yeah, and I don't do rustling. Somebody who's worked on a lot of ranches
yes.
and farms, not my cup of tea. People,
I do
don't
not
wanna,
blame you.
Yeah, other people want to do it. That's fine. Not for me.
No. And the moonshine jobs are not paying very well these days.
Yeah, I mean, I did get paid $85 to bring 10 bottles to Saint Denis, so not the end of the world.
Not awful, but not the best I have seen either.
Yeah.
The really well-paying ones are very far out.
Yeah.
Like $120 for 5 bottles out to like Adler Ranch north of Coulter.
Oh.
From here, yeah. Very far,
Ah.
very far.
I'd be willing to do that.
Yes. It is good when it shows up, but it is rare.
Yeah. Also, howdy, Braxton Monroe. Nice to meet you.
Braxton Monroe, very nice to meet you. My name is Abdul-Qadir. My friends call me the Egyptian or Abdul.
Well, Abdul, it is wonderful to meet you.
You as well. Hope you will not be a stranger.
I hope not. You here most days?
Most days, yes. I moved here at the invitation of Jesse Gold just before he wound up in Sisika 2 or 3 weeks ago. While Pavel was still running things, but the bastards are now mostly out of Sisika, so he, I think, is moving to somewhere else. But
Okay. So the bastards. Okay. This is only my 3rd day, so I'm still getting lay of the land.
certainly. Jesse is a very, very nice man. Most of the rest seem to be as well, from what I can tell. But you are certainly welcome around the fire. Just there.
Wonderful.
Of course.
Thank you.
Sure. What sort of work are you looking to get into? You said not wrestling.
Yeah, not wrestling. You know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Mainly it's been shining recently, but where I came from, did some robberies, some bank robberies, train robberies.
Sure.
It's been, I'm a little rusty, so yeah, I'm just kind of taking my time, getting my feet back under me a bit.
I see. It is a good place to figure out where you fit in. Hello, my friend.
Hi. Oh. You look sleepy.
I do a little bit. How about you?
I just woke up, so I'm doing great.
Deke, is that you, my friend?
Yeah. What do you think of this? Get up.
Well, it is less noticeable than your red shirt.
Yeah.
Which is a good choice. Is that a different jacket than the Panther stole from you?
Sure is, yep.
Very good.
Yeah, whole new outfit.
Shoot at anyone today?
I thought I was going to have to, but unfortunately. Or
Well,
unfortunately.
Good.
You?
No, shot at no one. Just pronghorn, wolves, the like.
Yeah. And what you digging for?
Well, potatoes or coal, whichever comes first, or just to get this stump out of the ground. You know. This is Braxton. She is new to the crossing area.
Hi.
Hey, Braxton. How you doing?
Just fine. How are you?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm Deke.
Hi, Deke.
How long you been around?
This is my 3rd day.
How's it going so far?
I've run some shine and, you know, done a couple other jobs, but nothing too exciting. Still getting the lay of the land of my boots under my feet.
As one does.
Remember how it
As one does.
Yeah.
I think both Deke and I are relatively new.
Yeah.
Within a month or
Ooh,
two,
a month
I
or
think.
so, yeah.
So you are in good company.
Wonderful.
Seen Violet or August or anybody around?
I have seen almost no one, Deke.
Hmm.
There have been one or two folks that have ridden through to check the boards, but no one. I think Pavel was talking of perhaps moving out closer to Valentine, but I have not seen him to confirm, so it is mostly hearsay at this point.
You mean as a permanent setup?
Sure, something like that. I suppose he's not needed here much longer now that the bastards are mostly out of Sisika.
I don't know any of them very well, so it's going to be interesting.
I have met Jesse. I am content to stay here while he is with them.
I see.
A tooth. Why? Who hides a tooth? A stump. What a strange thing. Dice I can understand. If you roll poorly and you'll get upset, you can chuck them across
Give him a
the
fling,
clearing, but a tooth?
Or maybe he got punched out of someone's mouth.
It is possible. Pavel has had 2 fist fights here in the past week, and somebody else, I think. Oh, yes, Nathan Grover also had a fight here. That was quite a sight.
Violet and Pavel had a fisticuffs match down in the bottom of the speakeasy.
Did you see the fight between Nate and Grover?
The one where they had to undress the.
Yes, Grover took his shirt off. Yes, he beat Nate quite soundly, and then as he was reeling on his feet, reveling in his win, Roger Kennedy walked up to him and said, "Hey, Grover," and simply socked him in the chin, knocked him right
man.
out.
Oh man.
I suppose serve you right for fighting Neil Roger. He will take advantage of anything he can.
I haven't decided that about him yet. Everybody I know trusts him, so.
He seems a bit of a loose cannon, but he also seems very friendly and dependable. So
Yeah.
strange thing to say after one is a loose cannon. Hello, my friend.
Howdy.
And I apologize because I was just waking up when I came over here. What did you say your name was?
Braxton Monroe.
Braxton Monroe. Okay, Braxton Monroe. All right.
And don't you forget it. I'm sure I will, and hopefully will not again after that.
It's fine.
Cool. There we are.
There you go.
Good. And a potato. Look at that.
Oh, you're 2
Hello,
for
my
2.
friend.
Howdy.
Well, hey there, pilgrims. By any chance, have you seen a man named Pavel?
No, I have not. I've heard he has moved up closer to Valentine, but I have not seen him to confirm.
Oh, it's a shame.
Do you know the burnt down village that way?
Are you talking about the town of Limpany?
Yes, I believe he is planning to be found there a bit more than he had been here. Or he will be here, I suppose. If you are looking for him, I might try there.
I'll have to check it out. Well, thanks,
Indeed,
pilgrim.
indeed.
Thinks you're a pilgrim.
Well, the fellow thinks everyone is a pilgrim. That is, I think, the second or third time I have seen him. I am not a pilgrim. I have not been on that thing. I believe they call it a Hajj. Despite being Egyptian, I am not a particularly good Muslim.
I met a fella that did that.
Oh, yes?
Yeah. I walked all the way out there to Mecca. Where's that?
That is it, yes. Hajj,
And
as
he
call it.
gave himself Haji, the beginning of his name.
Ah, yeah. Yes.
Haji
Ali?
Guljan was his name.
Oh, okay. Different fellow.
Good,
very
good fella.
Yes, I should hope so.
Afghani.
I don't know that I've met any Afghani fellows.
He was not far from the crossing.
Ah.
Just in my travels.
Sure. As you do.
I think I'm gonna maybe head out to Blackwater and make sure nobody wrote me a little love letter.
Sure. I believe a group may have headed in that direction with intent to maybe rob the bank, but I do not know that it was Blackwater necessarily.
All right.
I just know they rode out in that direction 20-ish minutes ago.
And then it wasn't Blackwater, because I just came from Blackwater.
Oh, yeah.
So, there you go. It was nice and quiet.
Hopefully. The telegram office is a little bit separated from the bank, so hopefully you're all right anyway, but I have at least once been there and had someone ride up to me and say, Blackwater's under martial law, or whatever it is that they say. He had a very gravelly voice, that fellow.
They love saying that, don't they? They love it.
They do. They must.
Anybody looked at this board in the last few minutes?
A lot of rustling jobs.
I was going to say Braxton probably most recently of the two of us.
I want to say there's 3 wrestling jobs, and then... No, I think there's 4 wrestling jobs, now that I think about it.
It's probably a cow, 2 cows, 4 pigs, an alpine goat, and something else.
Yeah.
Maybe cats.
I didn't see
I don't mind the goats too bad.
I wish I knew which goat was an alpine goat.
Those ones up by Coulter, pretty much.
They only ever seem. They only seem to ever want one. That seems much more doable. Although if it is all the way up there, perhaps not so much.
Yeah, usually depends on where they want me to take it.
Yes. I think there was one shine job and then one bank bonds job. Otherwise, I'm going to make a run to the trash can with most of this.
I need to grab a few things at the store. I'm heading out. Abdul,
Sure.
where? Obviously, there's a board here. Where are other boards around? Do you know?
Do you mean the ones that do not show up on the visitors map? Let me see. There is one near 6 Points Cabin, which is above Cumberland Falls. If you look on your map, near Wallace Station.
Yeah.
You see where it says Cattail Pond? That building just there, I think there is one there.
All right.
There is another... let me think. The other one that I can remember for sure is north of Emerald. It is either the one to the north of the O or to the slightly southeast of the O.
Ah, okay. I know that area.
One of those two buildings.
Fairly well.
I think it is the southeastern one. Have you run into a young woman named Hades by any chance?
I have not.
She is a good one to know. She will certainly drag you on adventures should you meet her. Smaller red hair, glasses. Often wears a black cap that looks a little bit like a train conductor's hat, but don't ever say that she is wearing one or looks like a transit officer. She gets a little upset. But she knows where all of them are. All 4 or 5, I think.
Wonderful. I will keep an eye out for this Hades person.
Well, certainly, she's very nice. Often will have a blue ribbon in her hair.
All right. Perfect. I will keep that in mind. Abdul, thank you so much for your help
of course.
And your kindness.
Yes, indeed. What is your telegram number, if you know?
Yeah, it's Little Yellow 630 LY 630.
Very
and
good.
yours,
I shall...
if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, certainly. It is QD593. Quite dashing 593.
I was gonna go with quick draw, but quite dashing is very true.
I am not so quick a draw.
All right. Well, Abdullah, it was wonderful meeting you. Thank you so much.
Of course, of course. Be safe in your travels. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Of course, the general store does not want the tooth into the trash with you, you rascal.
You safe?
You as well. That's on the Creole, that's right.
Howdy.
How are you, my friend?
I'm good. How's it going?
Oh, it goes, it goes. It is very quiet today.
It is. That's because Pavel and them they're in Limpany. That's the last
Indeed.
time I saw them.
Indeed.
Yep.
And unfortunately, despite the bastards being out, they have not particularly been around, I guess.
I saw them there the other day.
I'm told they were here last night, but I missed it, I'm afraid.
I know Pavel's awake. I spoke to him a little bit earlier.
Well, he has my telegram if he wants to get a hold of me, I suppose.
Yeah.
I have not seen him for him to say anything about being in Limpany, so I just have heard that he is there. So,
howdy.
Deke, my friend, be well.
All right. I'll see you later, all right?
Yes, indeed. Be safe.
Thank you.
What's the name of the woman that just came through here?
Her name is Braxton Monroe, and she is quite new. She's only been in the crossing, I think, 3 days.
Gotcha. Okay.
Very nice. Already knows some things. How to do moonshine and, I guess, some farm chores. And your name again? I'm very sorry.
Oh, it's Dahlia.
Dahlia. Yes, yes. You are one of the bastards, are you not?
So they like
Sort
to
of,
call me.
perhaps
their,
not.
Their baby bastard.
Ha! Okay. I have heard this term. Julian, if you know that name, spent a little while here with me over the past few weeks and sort of giving advice and telling me of past folk who had been here and so forth. And he mentioned it once or twice.
No, they started calling me that not too long ago.
The next generation, I suppose.
I thought it was just a weird little pet name, but apparently it's not.
To hear Jules say it, there have been 3 generations so far of the bastards, and perhaps an upcoming 4th. I do not know. I just find myself here, and I like it. So.
Yeah, I'm well aware. I remember Sam Bass whenever he, before all of this bastards. I'd ran into him a few times.
I have heard the name from Jules, but he is before my time, alas. Dolly is nice. That's good.
I think they stayed at Saint Denis. That it was a long time ago.
Someone stayed at Saint Denis.
Sam Bass.
Ah, yes, yes. Well, I'm going to wander over to Quakers for a moment. I shall be back in a minute or 2, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm probably not going to be here. I'm checking boards, doing jobs.
Very well. I shall hold down the fort here then.
Take care.
You as well. Dahlia. So what we're doing now is more of just hanging out, kind of establishing ourselves as more of a fixture in Thieves. Because Pavel's been here for the past 2 or 3 weeks. Pretty much the entire time the bastards have been in Sisika. Just kind of keeping an eye on things for them. I don't fully understand what that means. But I know he's kind of technically like done. So at this point, the major thing that I'm wanting to do is kind of establish myself here as just, yep, I'm here. I'm kind of a fixture. I sort of know how to get stuff. Oh, that was not good. Did not mean to fall into the water like that. Oh, there's a little campfire there. So there's a tarot card here. Which is fine. I think there was a can of something. Which is really why I'm interested here. Absinthe, which turns into whiskey. That's it. Okay. I guess there's not really anything here. I thought I saw a can of something when I looked here before. That's a tarot card. I might just collect tarot cards at some point. I don't know what happens if you do that. You can sell them, obviously, but... Is it here? No. I guess it's just that step cracks in that really scary way. Probably get a can actually at the general store now that I think about it. Oh, I got a playing card. Interesting. Oh, that's got Violet's name on it now. Tongs are still on the horse, of course. For some smelted aluminum. Smelt it. I might call it here, actually. So there's really not much going on. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break for a bit. Go ahead and stop streaming. When I come back, I'll probably do Moody for a bit. Nice. And then probably get on to Abdul. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in a bit. Stay safe. And have a good evening.